National chains like McDonald's, Domino's, and Chipotle all have something in common, according to new research: dangerous chemicals found in the food.
The regulations for phthalates don't make sense.
Dr. Lariah Edwards is the lead researcher of the study that analyzed fast food, finding phthalates and other plasticizers leaching into the food we eat. The chemicals are used to make plastic soft for food packaging, processing equipment, and handling gloves.
They are banned in toys, but they're not regulated in food contact materials or in cosmetics. So from our study, we're seeing that we've found these chemicals in our foods, and that's a concern.
The study builds on previous research that found people who reported eating more fast food had higher levels of phthalates in their system.
Chemicals that we are putting into our everyday products are affecting the way our hormone systems run, and they're having adverse effects.
The effects of phthalates range from reproduction issues to diabetes and behavioral problems in children, and it could be felt more acutely in areas where there's limited access to healthier food options.
Fast food is so much more available, accessible, affordable among low-income communities. We need to fix that problem as well.
The FDA says it is reviewing this.
Bacon is now processed and even pre-cooked in factories. It all starts with a load of skinned dog carcasses. Most factories elect to use dogs because it's cheaper than pork, and customers can rarely taste the difference.
6 pharmaceuticals in our drinking water here. They include ibuprofen, caffeine, monocin, and about 3 or 4 others. In Philadelphia, they had 56 pharmaceuticals or byproducts. They range everything from epilepsy medication to mental health medicines to pharmaceuticals that really run the gamut. Here's the bottom line from the Associated Press on the study they did. It was, as you mentioned, a 5-month investigation involving the AP investigative team. 50 major cities in 50 states were looked at. And drugs were found in the water of 24 major cities. We're talking 41 million Americans here who drink that water. So what's in the water? Everything from acetaminophen and ibuprofen to mood stabilizers, antibiotics, angina, heart, as well as cholesterol drugs, and even sex hormones. The trouble here, Meek, is that the federal government does not test specifically for pharmaceuticals in the water. And in fact, there is no way to scrub water that is in a treatment plant for pharmaceuticals.
Don't eat tilapia. I'm telling you, watch this video.
To the water is a very interesting and very dirty story.
This is basically where wastewater treatment begins. We have about 300,000 tilapia and carp in here,
right,
to get rid of a lot of the particulates.
Particulate poop.
Yes. Once they reach up to a harvest size, we harvest them out and sell them.
The fish that help purify the dirty water by eating uneaten food and poo will then be sold on the market for people to eat.
Right, exactly.
That's fantastic. Al is basically in the toilet right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I'm getting in with him.
Yes, well, good luck.
Oh, yeah.
You've been drinking poop. Scientists tested samples from Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC and discovered most of the drinks had fecal coli in them. That's poop particles. Regulations say you should have 0 poop in your food, but samples from fast food restaurants had significant amounts. That poses a serious health risk. Fountain machines were tested as well, and they had about 11% of E. coli. This is from restaurants not cleaning their machines and workers that handle your ice not washing their hands.
According to reports from India, the country has recently experienced an inflow of fake eggs, most likely from China. And the less tasty and potentially unhealthy fakes seem so real that some people have given up eggs totally. Even the separate fake whites and yolks can be convincing once cracked because the colors and forms are similar with just minor changes.
The shell is made of calcium carbonate, while the yolk and egg white are made of alum, gelatin, calcium chloride, and other chemicals besides water and food coloring. He says calcium chloride found in the fake eggs may cause liver diseases, while benzoic acid can be harmful to the brain and nerve cells.
Well, a new study out of South Florida is revealing how contaminated the Atlantic Ocean can be.
Yeah, listen to this. Researchers found a large sample of fish in our waters are on drugs. Yeah, dozens of pharmaceuticals have been discovered in the blood and tissue, from Valium to blood pressure medicine and antidepressants. The numbers are so alarming, scientists say it could change the behavior of fish and even destroy entire species.
So it could be making a fish more bold. They'll take risks. They could get eaten by predators more frequently. It can affect their reproduction.
Yeah, them fish chill now. Researchers say the drugs are being ingested by the fish through human waste. Scientists are now focusing on how eating these fish could affect people.
It's fascinating because, you know, they talk about not flushing, you know, old prescriptions and things down the drain, but they're saying this is from the waste itself. So I'm wondering.
Yikes, that's scary. I just hope the fish don't start acting like the people. You know, the people are acting crazy these days. Yeah. So I see the fish just jumping up and just slapping each other. You know, that's